Hi everyone, welcome back to Sports Kate. So we continue our World Cup episodes. Now we go with Group B. Now this would have been an interesting group if we had to discuss the political relationship between these four countries. But unfortunately, we are here to discuss the football between England, Wales, USA, and Iran. And yeah, mind you, before this started, I think Rohit said this is one of the boring group. Yes, it's a boring group. I mean, England is going to win this. Apart from that, they are the semi-finalists of World Cup 2018, finalist of Euro 2020. So in that way, they are the favorites of this tournament, isn't it? But recently, Southgate has become a bit too defensive with England to address the defensive issues that they have had. And unfortunately, England do not have a very creative midfield as such. And this has affected their attack. So the goals have dried off recently. They even got relegated from UEFA Nations League A. Now, said that, it is just a matter of, form reversal. They still have a lot of talented players and a group capable of playing both attacking and defensive football very effectively. You look at Wales, they prefer to play on the counter attack with the three-man back line, and they can trouble the big nations when the defense clicks. Their main attacking players are getting old, like Gareth Bale, and their success will depend on the young talents finally stepping up. Getting to USA, this is one of the most talented USA squads, but I'm not pleased with the choice of centre forwards. Given Berhalter went for Josh Sargent, ahead of Pepe and Pefok. This could be a good experience for these young players before they host the World Cup in 4 years. And if you go to Iran, they will most probably be without Sardar Azmoun, who was their best player in the last World Cup, if you remember the last World Cup. And Azmoun, has been someone who voiced his solidarity towards the Iran protest, and the Iran government tried a lot to not get him to the World Cup. But the Iranian Federation has fought against it. He's in the squad. But we are not sure if he's fit. I give it to you, Rohit. What do you think? Who will become second? I mean, we all know England will be first. Who is your pick for the number 2?
Yes, for sure. England is going to top the group. That's very clear. Unless there's a big upset, I want to mention a couple of key elements from this England lineup, which you did mention. An inclusion which I really hope that can make England go forward or have a creative midfield, which you said has been a negative point, is that addition of James Madisson. Now, I'm not sure that whether Madisson is going to actually play in the 11, but he's someone I think watching Premier League, he's someone who can actually give that creative insight to the England attack. Obviously, they have Foden and Bellingham and others coming in the midfield, but I believe England has the potential, but it really has to see how Southgate is going to put them across. No, having said that, to your question about who is going to come second, I think my money is on US. So again, the US team is now led by the Premier League player Pulisic, so Chelsea attacker, and US has been a dodgy team. Recent performances have not been great, so it is against the flow. But I feel with Wales and Iran as the two opponents, I think US this time has a clear chance of progressing from the group. So my money is on US. Having said that, just want to mention on the Wales side, if Wales are to progress, I would be extremely happy because as a Gareth Bale fan, as everyone would be, I believe, or to some extent, I want to see a last gung ho from Bale also. So and they have some few good attacking forwards in Bale, James, and also Rondon and the striker force, and they have this young midfielder in Ampadu. So I want to watch Wales play. But if my choice is for US for second and Wales to come third.
I would just like to add a few players, I'm excited to watch. As far as England is concerned, you said James Madison. You might not know if he starts or not, but one person who might surely start for them is Jude Bellingham, who might even win the Young Player of the Tournament award. And he can add a little bit of creativity. Let's see what he does. Coming to Wales, you said James, but on the other side, they have Brennan Johnson coming up. So it would be interesting to see how he plays for the national team. As far as United States is concerned, yes, Christian Pulisic is there, but there is one more talent coming from Dortmund, who's slightly a bit more talented than Christian Pulisic, if I'm right. But he has been injured for the last 2 years and just coming back to fitness. And it's Gio Reyna. It would be nice to see how he takes this World Cup. And coming for Iran, there has been a late bloomer. Sardar Azmoun was the best player last time, but this time they have a very good attacking talent in Mehdi, not talent, very good attacking player in Mehdi Taremi. He plays for Porto. So it would be an interesting matchup to see how Iran gets with Mehdi Taremi leading their lines in Qatar. So that's all we have for this group. Until next time, stay safe. Goodbye.